The condition of the world's oceans plays a huge role in the state of global climate. The ocean serves many purposes for sustaining human life, and the effects of climate change and rise of CO2 levels could have are alarming. Over the past 150 years, ocean water has become 30% more acidic because of an increase in CO2 levels in the atmosphere. New studies have shown just how susceptible the Pacific Northwest is to ocean acidification. The Pacific Northwest is prone to increased ocean acidification because the area has abundant upwelling of large masses of cold water, which dissolves carbon dioxide more readily. The greatest threat ocean acidification poses for the Pacific Northwest is the destruction of its shellfish farming industry. Ocean acidification prevents shellfish from producing shells, greatly decreasing their survivability and ultimately lowering their numbers. This poses a huge threat because the shellfish farming industry accounts for about $1 billion annually in the United States economy. Future projections show that the Pacific Northwest will be one of the most at-risk regions for ocean acidification. In order to combat the threat, several steps need to be taken. Ocean acidification is not just a local problem, but rather a global problem. Action needs to be taken across the globe. Some ways that ocean acidification can be limited is by reducing one's personal carbon footprint and by reducing nutrient pollution in yards and communities. These are especially important in towns around rivers that flow into the oceans. These towns need to reduce their runoff and pollution of their local bodies of water because this will lead to acidification of that water, which will eventually impact the ocean acidification levels. The most important step society needs to take is to cut fossil fuel emission across the board. The burning of fossil fuels adds a massive sum of CO2 into the atmosphere, which is then absorbed by bodies of water like the Pacific Northwest. Ocean acidification poses a huge threat to the ecosystem of the Pacific Northwest, the shellfish farming industry, and the United States economy.